bringing old ships to life.
Hello everybody, it's Jamie once again, as you all know, and welcome back to another video. Now I know it has been a long time since the last one, but there have been a lot of problems and small issues. But all good things, guys. At the end of the line, here we are. So today we'll be talking about the Britannic and my opinion of what would have happened had she survived the war. Now, I shouldn't even go over the specifics about the ship, since literally everyone knows her. But for the small group of people who don't, the Britannic measured 259.8 meters long, 28.65 meters wide, and had a 34.6 meter draft. She was powered by two 4-cylinder triple expansion engines and one low pressure steam turbine, all powered to 3 shafts. Britannic could run a top speed of 22.5 knots. Now, like we all know, is that the Britannic was the third ship of the Field Olympic class, and that the Britannic was used as a hospital ship before completion, and would be sunk on November the 21st, 1916, with the loss of 30 lives. Now, what would have happened had the Britannic never sank? The Britannic would continue the war as a hospital ship, making more trips by the end of the war. Due to large loss of life, the ship continued to service as a hospital transport until late 1919. After that, the Britannic was sent back to Harland and Wolff to be refitted back into her passenger ship configuration. The workers had to remove any damaged fittings and began working on fitting the ship out, and soon she received her White Star livery and was ready for sea trials in the summer of 1921. Britannic would enter service and gained immediate attraction to the ship's gantry davits, as they were most unusual. In the mid-20s, the ship began cruises to the Mediterranean and would continue to be a popular ship in the 1920s. Now, when the new generation of steamers came, such as the German Giants and soon the Italian liners, the Rex and Conte di Savoia, Britannic was starting to fall behind. The White Star Line had the Britannic for a refit in 1932, which included removing 6 of her 8 gantry davits, but also the modernization of her accommodations, which converted her third-class accommodations for more suitable tourist-class areas. Even with the new Majestic and Georgic in the early 30s, the Britannic continued to be a beloved ship alongside her sister Olympic. In 1934, with the merger of the Cunard line, the debate over the Britannic and Olympic arose. The White Star half wanted the Britannic to have a suitable fleet mate, and the Olympic was the best choice. Now, the Cunard half didn't want to keep the Olympic and Britannic, as they were thought to use up any needed expenses for the rest of the fleet and on the construction ships. At the end, Cunard decided to remove the Olympic from the fleet and keep the Britannic. Now, the Britannic still continued to be profitable, even with the new modern liners, such as the RMS Queen Mary and the upcoming Mauretania and Queen Elizabeth. It wouldn't be until 1938 when the company announced that they would retire the Britannic in 1938, and in late August 1938 the Britannic made her last voyage, from the Mediterranean to the Caribbean and ended in Nova Scotia. Britannic sailed for her last voyage to Liverpool in early October 1938 and was laid up until her future was decided. Now, in June 1939, the company began prepping the ship for her interiors to be auctioned off, and this would last for around a month. With the outbreak of the Second World War in 1939, Britannic was offered to the British government for use as a transport ship, and they agreed, since the Britannic was originally to become scrap in January 1940. They managed to convert the ship in quick succession, and the Britannic entered trooping service in October 1939. The Britannic wouldn't have had an eventful war career, and would transport tens of thousands of troops during the war. From 1945 till 1946, the Britannic continued to transport troops when one of her engines failed mid-ocean. She sent an SOS and was towed back to the nearest port, and was immediately handed back to Cunard White Star, who didn't want to do anything with the ship, and sold her for scrap in late 1946. And that is the end of a video. I hoped you enjoyed it. I certainly loved making it, and I'm so sorry that it took such a long time for a new video to come out. Like I said earlier in the video, there are some personal things going on in my life. All good things, luckily, but that asks a lot of time. So that doesn't mean that I'm gone from YouTube, of course. But that just means that the videos will be coming out a little bit slower. So I already want to thank you for understanding, my friends. And like I again said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly loved making it. And I quickly want to thank all the new people who have subscribed when I was gone for such a long time. That really means a lot to me. And like you all know, it means a lot to me that you watch a guy who doesn't talk very good English and who talks about ships, and it just means a lot to me. I'm starting to ramble, I'm sorry. But if you have friends who like ocean liners or ships, please show them my channel. We are now trying to reach the 700 subscribers, and we are getting very close, my friends. Also, if you have any comments or thoughts on this video, please leave them in the comments down below. What do you think would have happened if the Britannic never sank? This, of course, is my personal opinion. But again, leave your opinion in the comments down below, as I love reading them and I reply to each and every one of them. So, my friends, I wish you a good day or night, wherever you are, and we will see each other on the next one. Goodbye.
Follow Old Shipping Lines on social media.
Thanks for watching.